First priest, present thyself.
Kananya, Banyashala.
Nope. Your name, your tribe, the nation.
Kananya,
Louder.
Banyahawda, Banyashala.
Kananya, Banyahawda, Banyashala.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakathon.
Yah Bashem Yahshua Barakatha. Yah Bashem Yahshua Barakatha.
Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Brakathon.
No, it's like, yeah, you can put in his right. Just you gotta salute that in.
La Yashala.
I'm in the visual. I'm Mayum. We'll find your Aquadon, turn to face the east. It's the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash.
Wadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwatka.
Malakwatka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Hashemayim.
Hashemayim.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Nakam.
Nakam.
Kol.
Kol.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaklenawa.
Wasalaklenawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Kabawathnawa.
Ola'ah.
Ola'ah.
Tabiyanawa.
Tabiyanawa.
Banasawam.
Banasawam.
Abol.
Bol.
Awashanawa.
Awashanawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ka.
Ka.
Malakwa.
Malakwa.
Ha'ala.
Ha'ala.
Hata Parah.
Hata Parah.
La'awalami.
La'awalami.
Aman.
Aman.
In English. Our Father,
which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth, as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Ready for the power structure in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Yahushua.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawat Yahana.
Alawat Yahana.
Ha'alawabyum.
Ha'alawabyum.
Hasaranyum.
Hasaranyum.
Hakwatazayanyum.
Hakwatazayanyum.
Hakayayayum.
Hakayayayum.
Wahakwathim.
Wahakwathim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Pray for the blessings in Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Barak Lanabu.
Barak Lanabu.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wahabayat.
Wahabayat.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
In English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us and Yahshua.
Bless us and Yahshua.
And the school.
And the
In
school.
the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Pray for the Hakak, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Shah.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakak.
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 La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Wakal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Not the hard.
Not the hard.
How much is a rhyme?
How much is a rhyme?
Hakak.
Hakak.
The Hakwim.
The Hakwim.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arakwa.
Arakwa.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
The Garson.
The Garson.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
Ba'ashim Yahushua.
The water among.
The water among.
In English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharium.
Al-Haharium.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashal.
Yashal.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazal.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Rayara.
Rayara.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makoran.
Makoran.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Haza'athka.
Yasha'athka.
Wabu'aka.
Wabu'aka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ad.
Wa'ad.
Awalum.
Awalum.
In English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yashala.
He that keepeth Yashala.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Adam Yalaka.
Adam Yalaka.
All Thacharash.
All Thacharash.
All Thashaqua.
All Thashaqua.
All Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabika.
Awabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Amaka.
Amaka.
Ya'ariyamu.
Ya'ariyamu.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata. Ya'aitazawa.
Wayata. Ya'aitazawa.
Altazapawanyika.
Altazapawanyika.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
When it cock you down.
When it cock you down.
Magayu.
Magayu.
Wala yazakal.
Yazakal.
Sham yasha'ala.
Sham yasha'ala.
Awuda.
Awuda.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa aitazawa.
Nawa aitazawa.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa. Ayika.
Ayika.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Mahalia. Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashama alayam.
Wayashama alayam.
Mo'aba.
Mo'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Amawan.
Amawan.
Amalak.
Amalak.
Alashah.
Alashah.
Yashabi.
Yashabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayuwa.
Hayuwa.
Zarwa.
Zarwa.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Kamadi.
Kamadi.
Kasiya Sara'ah.
Kasiya Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kuyashwan.
Kuyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Yashma.
Ba'ayan the Aru.
Bayan the Arab.
Kaiwa.
Kaiwa.
Daman.
Yaman.
Ladam.
Ladam.
Shathamu.
Shadamu.
Nada Yab Mawa.
Mawat.
Kairab.
Kairab.
Wakasa Abba.
Wakasa Abba.
Wakasa Ba.
Wakasaba.
Wakatazal Manai.
Wakasaba Manai.
Call. Nasai Kamwa.
Cause Nasai Kamwa.
Asha.
Asha.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naya Rasha.
Naya Rasha.
Lanawa.
Yanawa.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahayat.
Alahayat.
Shayathamu.
Shayathamu.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Sapanya Rauka.
Gavanya Gavka.
Ka'ach.
Ka'ach.
Saba Ira Ya'ira.
The Ira, the Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Ariam.
Ariam.
Kantaradapma.
Kantaradapma.
Basairaka.
Basairaka.
Wabasu Wapafka.
Joshua Joshua.
Dabalaham.
Dabalaham.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Warawan.
Warawan.
Wayab Bakwashwa.
Yashua.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayab Bahalwa.
Yahweh.
Adi I.
Adi I.
Wayab Kapawa.
Wayab Kapawa.
Wayab Abadwa.
Wayab Kapawa.
Wayab Da'aiwa.
Wayab Da'aiwa.
Kaya Atha.
Kaya Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The Barka.
Yabashka.
Ariyawan.
Ariyawan.
Ko.
Ko.
Harataza.
Harataza.
In English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasha'Allah
That the name of Yasha'Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
The Hagarines.
The Hagarines.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zaheb.
And like Zaheb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flames setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
Let them be put to shame and perish.
That men may know that thou.
That men may know that thou.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So to the front. Shabby or select. Take this down. Whip up. A little bit between. Select. Get Shabby and be seated. All right.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like apple in the good. Okay, can y'all grab the last one Kadashi from up here? You need anytime y'all about to come up here to read, make sure you bring one with you so we ain't gotta do this.
Kind of.
For what? Alright, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Brakatham to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alatan Hashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters. We are the Isupk, the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, established in 1969, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are not affiliated with any organization. Come to you live, Isupk Milwaukee Sabbath service. And as is customary, we're going to read verses from the Torah, well, from the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament, in the Hebrew, and then we're going to read it in the English, break down the verses. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to engage. And we are in Genesis. It's like where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Genesis 11. What's it? Slack, Reply. If you could read in the title there, where we're starting at. Genesis 11.
There's no.
All right, I got it. Genesis chapter 11, verse 22. All phones on mute. All phones on mute. So we read the 7 verses here. And then in English, whenever you're ready, let them know yet and kick it off. It's like I believe last week we were still kind of going into, they were just kind of breaking down the families, the descendants. 11 and 22. Yeah, they were still kind of breaking down the descendants of the survivors of the flood, and then going into the kingdom of Babylon that was established by Nimrod. And its subsequent destruction and dissension, and how they scattered the people, so on and so forth. All right, you got it.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 11, verse 22. Waya. Waya. Wayacha. Wayacha. Wayachaya.
Yachaya.
Wayakaya. Shara. 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 Wugga.
Close Sarwag.
Sarag.
Sarwag.
Shalash. Shalasha. Shalashaya. Shalashayam.
Yeah, it's essential. Salashi. Yep.
Shalashayam.
It's like it almost sounds like so Shala. Are you saying Shala Shah?
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, so I'm at that second Shah. The I would drop off. The vowel sound would drop off. So Shah Lash. Let me. That would be solo. These two would be connected. So Shah Lash. So when they're connected like that, that vowel sound would normally drop off. And then it's always the second character that the vowel drops off at, and you just get the consonantal value of it. And then anytime that we see like there's going to be certain things that are just kind of rules of thumb that are just standard. So anytime you see a ya and a ma, that's always going to be yum. These are going to be connected. That gives you that plural connotation. It's always going to be yum. This is always going to. You might have some words where this is kind of in the beginning or in the middle of it, but most times this is going to be at the end. So we've got, in this case, we've got so shalash yum. Anytime you see that ya and the ma together, it's always going to be yum. And then as you get more seasoned in it, you're gonna start catching what letters are pronounced separate, or it's like what characters are pronounced separate, what are connected, what vowel sound gets dropped off, so on and so forth. So anytime you see that ya and the ma, so that we ain't sitting there trying to guess, is it ya, ma? At the end of it, it's always going to be yum.
Shanaha. Shug. Na. Shanaha.
Remember that principle that I'm always talking about with the characters at the end of the word.
Shanach. Shanach. Shana.
There you go. Shana. Yep.
William. William will. William will. William Willard. William Willard. Willard. William William Lar. William Willard.
Say that again.
William Willard. No. Well, no. War.
Still all together.
First word is nah. No. No. Ha, boy. Atnakahor.
Essentially, that's just to smooth it out. Nachor.
Nakawar. Ma'atha.
Announce the verse. Verse 23 now, right?
Oh, verse 23. I went down the whole line. Yeah. ويخيا ويخيا Sarah ya Sha Sour Yak Shara Wad with the G. Sour Yak.
Almost sounds like some shower. Like if you're getting the water in the ride, flip.
Shara Yag. Sarawad. Sarawad.
I think you get it. I mean, maybe I'm just missing it. It's a funny name, anyways.
Ach. Ra. Ra. Yeah. Karad. Akaria. Akaria.
Akaria.
Like the time say, clap it up for the brother.
I'll take over for
Hawaii Yaladwa, Ath, Nachawar, Ma'athim, Shana, Wayawalad, Banyam, Wabanwath, it's 24. Wayakaya, Nachawar, Tashai, Waisaru, Shana, Wayawalad, Ath, Tharak, it's 25. Wayakaya, Nachawar, Akaria, Awaladwa, Ath, Tharak, Thashai, Aishara, Shana, Wama'ath, Shana, Wayawalad, Banyam, Wabanwat, verse 26. Wayachaya, Tharak, Shabayim, it's like Shabayim, Shana, Wayawalad, Ath, Abaram, Ath, Nachawar, Wa'ath, Haran, verse 27. Wa'ala, Thawladath, Tharak, Hawalayad, Ath, Abaram, Ath, Nachawar, Wa'ath, Haran, Waharan, Hawalayad, Ath, Lawat, verse 28. Wayamath, Haran, Al, Panya, Tharak, Abaywa, Baratazak, Mawaladathya, Bawar, Kashadium, verse 29. Wayakwak, Abar, it's like Abaram, Wanakawar, Laham, Nashiyam, Sham, Ashaf, Abaram, Shariah, Washam, Ashaf, Nakawar, Malachi, Ba, Haran, Abia, Malachi, Wa'abia, Yasaka, it's like Yasaka, That's those 7 verses in Hebrew. Now we're going to go back to the English. Whenever you're ready, let them know where you're at.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 11, and verse 22. And Serug lived 30 years and begot Nahor. Verse 23. And Serug lived after he begot Nahor 200 years.
Leave it to Nahor.
And Serug and Serug lived after he begot Nahor 200 years and begot sons and daughters. Verse 24. And Nahor lived 29 years and begot Terah.
Verse right now, it's like, and these are still going over the generations of Shem that came through. So we're talking about some of our forefathers here. It's like, keep going.
Verse 25. And Nahor lived after he begot Terah 109 years. 119 years and begot sons and daughters.
So now it's giving us certain names like, Nahor lived after he begot Terah in 119 years and then begat sons and daughters. It's not going to name all the sons and daughters. That's not exactly necessary to the point of this. It's just giving our pedigree, giving our lineage with some of the key figures that end up giving us our direct branches down that family tree.
That's right.
All right, keep going.
Verse 26. And Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran.
So now you can see also how all right, so Nahor begat Terah, and then Terah begat Nahor. So I mean, like how we keep family names, in throughout the generations too. That's Junior pretty much.
That's right.
Or no, not Junior. That would be right. But named him after his father. It's like good.
Verse 27. And these are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran begot Lot.
All right, so now we're seeing right here. We're seeing the connection between Abram and Lot. So now Lot was still, in our family tree, kind of off to the side though. He doesn't come down that direct line where Terah begat Abram, whose name later was changed into Abraham. And but it's showing how. So Abraham. All right, so we were talking about this yesterday. So Lot is Abraham's nephew.
That's right.
All right, keep going.
Verse 27. And these are the generations of
28.
These are the generations of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran, and Haran begot Lot. Verse 28. And Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his nativity in of Chaldees.
So now, in the land that they were living in, and again, I don't know if people are familiar with this, but when it says, Abraham had was given the order to leave, or no, what would it say? He's from. I don't want to butcher it, but it says like he's from the land of Ur. Well, it's just showing like where he's coming from, the landmass where they had lived prior to when the story kicks in with Abraham leaving his father.
That's right.
And those customs behind. right, slap again.
Verse 29. And Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, and the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah.
So now, real quick, I just want to check something. I gotta check the legality of this, but Nahor had wed his niece, from the way this looks like it reads, which I don't believe is lawful. So that was 29. I'm gonna look this part up too, just to be straight with it, because now again, even if that was the case, if it is unlawful and that was the case, again, that does not come down our straight family line. So Abram didn't cross that threshold. Nahor did. It's not saying that it was, I mean, not right here at least, but there might be that caveat. You got something, Papa? Okay.
It's not it's not he even though he had his it's not no sin for him to oh man, it's not no sin.
I just want to double check because Leviticus 18.
Shalaki. It was Most High made it close together, but now we don't marry our cousins. Well, we are cousins,
Right.
but we Shalaki, the Most High make it um, fifth and sixth and seventh cousins.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely a lot more spread apart. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here as far as
It's not good.
good.
So I don't know if I heard it wrong, but are we allowed to marry our cousin that's 6, 7, 8, 9 cousins?
Biblically, that is lawful.
Lawful.
Nowadays, it just makes shit awkward.
Right.
Yes.
So how close is it when it's awkward? Like, well, I know for the 9th cousin right now would be awkward, but
Right.
biblical is tawad, right?
Biblically, when we were still a younger nation and a lot smaller of a family group, again, it was lawful to do so. It wasn't breaking any laws by it.
Even if it's your second cousin.
Even if it was your first cousin,
Yeah.
even if it was your, your uncle's daughter, you could have done that. So now here we have an issue with so Abram and Nahor are brothers, and Nahor took a wife, Milcah, who was the daughter of Haran, so his brother. So he took his niece.
He
So
took
now,
his niece?
yeah. So now, biblically, from what I'm reading in here in Leviticus 18, that's not crossing any
No.
biblical line.
It's like,
The Lord nakedness of thy father, the nakedness of thy mother, shalt thou not uncover, she thy mother. It's like, Tabak, you had your hand up?
Fine.
Good.
I would say that generation doesn't really count. It can be your first cousin,
Right.
but if it's on if it is on your father lineage, then your father, and then the father of your cousin is from the other lineage. Then you can.
So it has to be from your father's side?
No, it could have been from your mother or your father's side, as far as cousinship goes. So now, like, all right, so I know, like, one stain that we got today, because nobody wants that creepy uncle, at you know what I'm saying, at the family cookout. Nobody wants that guy. Right? Yeah, we certainly don't advocate for that. But that's also considering that niece being a minor.
Yeah, right.
That's where things turn weird and unlawful. But if that niece was of age, that would have been biblically lawful.
And of age would be a niece that's on her period?
After her period. After her body's developed, after she's gone through puberty, essentially. So now for a lot of us, puberty doesn't normally end until 17, 16, 17, 18, 19 in a lot of cases.
But what about women? They're a little different.
That's what I'm saying. I think their development is a little bit longer because so they've got all those crazy reproductive organs. Men are a lot. We're simple animals. We are simple
They go
creatures.
through menopause.
Yeah, none of that. We ain't got to deal with none of that. We are very simple, straightforward. So our development is different than a woman's. So now things that you got to take into consideration: has her body matured? Not just has she had her period. It's like I see you, Khalil. I'll get to you in a second. Not only has she started her period, but her body's matured. It's able to bear a child, and not just in the sense of her having a period. Now she's capable of it. I'm saying so that her body is able to bear that pressure, that the stress of having a child. Like these Arabs. There was a story a while. I can't remember how long ago. I think I was in the school when I seen this article come out. But in like Saudi Arabia or something like that, one of them family groups, they had this big. It was like a mass wedding ceremony of these grown ass men. We're talking 30, 40, 50 years old, marrying children of single digit ages. 7 years old, 9 years old, 12 years old. And when they were consummating their marriages, some of them little girls were dying. They were bleeding out. They were hemorrhaging. Because you got some old man beating the brakes off of a child. Her body, like even if she had a period, her body is not capable to have that stress of not only intercourse, but to carry that child. You got a few instances of little girls, 12, 13 years old, that have had babies, that have had successful pregnancies. But the health risks of that is so it's cruel. It is unjust. So the relationship between the uncle and the niece biblically would have been lawful here, and she would have been of an appropriate age to get married. Just nowadays, we're spread enough across to where you ain't gotta make shit weird between you and your brother.
That's right.
By getting with his daughter. It's
Right. So in our times, a woman is developed like around 17, 18.
And normally by the time she's like
16,
done
17.
going through her puberty and things like that and everything's matured, normally it's around that time now, 17, 18ish. You know, some might develop a little bit faster than others, but you know, kind of on average. And then you also got to consider their mental state too. When I was 17, 18, 19 years old, I was still stupid. I was still very, very immature. So it's not just the physical aspects of a woman or a man that you have to take into consideration before marriage. You got to look at their state of mind too. Nobody wants a crazy woman to go home to.
Right, you can't just go off your lust.
Yeah.
You think she's developed,
Right.
but her mental, I mean.
And then no sister wants some you know, some guy that just gamed her up and seemed really good in the beginning turns out to be some sadist at the end of it, and turns out to be, you know, really, really twisted. You know, and that's not why we. How would I say it? That's not why. That's not how you grow a successful nation, a thriving nation of people, by hooking them up with psychopaths and people that have mental depression, schizophrenia, mental deficiencies, without counsel, without guidance. You just end up jumping into bed with them, and then God knows what's going to happen afterwards over the littlest fight that you get into. Now all hell breaks loose, and people are stabbing each other and fist fighting. I don't want to go in with fist fight with my wife. Ain't nothing cool about that shit. It's, you know, this is why we got these safeguards, these hedges around us to keep us decent, decent and in order and righteous. Slacker with pie.
And you could back in them days you could marry your first or second cousin, but now you can't do it. But now is now is you can marry your fifth cousin or sixth cousin.
Legally, I think there are some states that would let you do it legally. It is kind of taboo in the American culture. Biblically, you still could.
But
just again, we're spread out. We're wide enough as a family to where there's no need to, you know, go right next door. You can go across town for that.
But fifth cousin, sixth cousin, they spread out.
Right.
Yeah. So fifth or sixth cousin, you could do it.
And again, we're talking biblically. Nowadays, it is just it's looked at funny. And it's how it is. It's kind of crazy because behind doors, the people that set those rules and regulations, they doing this. They doing it with their children.
Oh, yeah.
But they're gonna tell us that we can't do certain things that they end up doing, and they make our culture look off. But again, just nowadays, our family groups are spread out enough to where you can go to a club and, you know, meet somebody that you're never gonna see at a family reunion, that you ain't got to worry about. You know, is like I was dating this one chick for a while. We both shared a last name.
Yeah. In a situation like that.
Yeah. So I mean, how many Rodriguez's are there in a city?
Right.
You know, with a bunch of Hispanics. Yeah, you're bound to, you know, come across one. But then we did find out that we weren't blood like that, but our families came over from Puerto Rico together. Just they were like buddies and shit like that. We're both, you know, that same last name. So it almost got almost. We just got away. But Kalal, you had something you were gonna say?
Kind, sir. It was about the maturity of a man and a woman.
All right, go ahead.
So they, again, the white man is the goddamn devil. That's what the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They say that a woman is mature by the age of 14 to 16.
Yeah, no. Not my daughter.
I was like, even if a man was to sit there and try to go talk to a woman, that's a jail case waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a straight up child molestation case. It's like a child abuse case.
Right.
But before this year, before I came into the truth, I had looked up the maturity of a woman because I wanted to make sure I was safe talking to people.
Hold on.
They at that time it was saying that 21 would be the age that a woman would be mature and old enough if she's done with her puberty. A man would be done at the age of 18, and then they switched it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they keep going back and forth throughout the years. They don't really know, but I say 21 to 22 is when they stop growing into their puberty, and that's when they start to actually grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta quit cutting me off and cutting him off and stuff like that.
That's a lot.
But you gotta quit doing that. But you
Can I
go
go?
ahead.
I think age and whatever the white man was saying about age, they don't really tell you if they're going to mature because, like, if you got a girl from the hood and a girl from the rich area, the girl from the hood, she's going to develop way quicker than, you know what I mean? So I don't think age, I think it's the environment will really mature.
Hey, shalom, sis. Yeah, she might be a little sharper upstairs, man. Obviously raised.
Because in Mexico, a kid is considered an adult by 16, 15 years
But
old.
now also let a 16, 17-year-old, get introduced to and let them court. Don't it just you 40, 50 years old, you see this thing, a young thing, that just her body just matured. Let a young brother have that. Let them grow up together. Let them mature together. Good.
What if he's higher rank and says, "Hey, I got this"?
Be a decent man. Be a decent man about it. You know what I'm saying? It's how would I say it? You it's like 1 second. You may be an older man and maybe you missed your shot. You might have to let that thing go, man. Let that younger brother and that young sister grow up together. Let them develop together. Let them age together. You about to die in like 3 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Let that sister have a full, healthy life with a brother. To where, they might be young when they first start courting or something like that. They get to really get to know each other for years. They get to spend the next 50, 60 years together. She about to start wiping your ass because your incontinence is gone and feeding you with a spoon. She gonna give you the airplane. Completely messed up. Let that young brother get that young sister, man.
That's right.
It's like it
I was just gonna say, like, being an older cat and you trying to holler at the chick. The example I keep thinking of is that old creepy dude at the cookout talking about, "Hey, yeah, can you give me a drink way down at the bottom where it's cold?"
You know who that was? That was Malachi Z. York. That was polite. That was polite.
Yeah.
As Malachi Z. York and polite, like father, like spiritual father, like spiritual son.
That's right.
That's what we do not need in our nation.
But that's
Absolutely.
That's what I keep thinking every time somebody be like, "Hey, yeah, I like a girl that's 20 years younger than me." What? Come on now.
And again, there's nothing legally or biblically wrong with that. But at the same time, take it with some class, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. But Salak, was there anything else on this point before we move on? We good? All right. Men at the podium. I'm back in. Next priest, present thyself.
Shalom, Yahaba, Shimon,
Present your registry first.
Ayar Banyashkar Banyashral.
Ayar Bayashakar Bayashala.
Then I do this. Yahaba Shimon Shabrakathum.
Yahabashim Yashabrakatah.
I forgot the word for sit down. Said it earlier. Stocky. Be seated. You shall be seated. What? All right. So now we are in Genesis 11, chapter 11, verse 30 in the Hebrew. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Or does that bring us into 12?
I believe it brings us to 12. So I believe it's 32.
All right. So it ends at 32. All right. Starting at verse 30.
So this is it right here, right?
Come.
What, the Kaya?
Close. Thahaya.
Tahaya.
Yeah, close though. Good pronunciation.
Sharaya.
Shaya.
Sharia. Ikwaraka. Ikaraka.
That's a hop.
Say it again.
That's hop. Not cup. Akora.
Akara. Ara. No. Ya. Aya. Ayan.
Ayan.
Ayan. La. Ka. Wa. La. Ra.
Go back. There's that other word. You said laka. It's laha.
I'm right here, right?
Yep.
So it's wa, la, ra.
The word before that.
This one? La ka.
It's not a cup.
Or la ha.
Yep.
Wa la. Wa la. Wa la. Wa la da.
All the characters, just the pronunciation, wala.
Wa la. Wa ya.
It's like you announce where you're at.
Verse 31. Wa ya kwa ta.
It's not a thought.
Oh. Wa ya it's not that's qua
That's what.
qua so ya no wa ya qua ka
Yep. Now just smooth it out real quick.
ya wa quaya
Where your quack.
wa ya quack
Where your quack.
the ra ka
So throck.
the rock the ata
This would be
ata at abarana abarama
close. Abaram.
abaram ba qua no ka oh it's not bana wa
Pretty much.
bana
What?
wa
Your
definitely getting better at identifying them. Now we just kind of got to refine to just kind of smooth it out, smooth out the pronunciation. So instead of being kind of choppy, ba na wa, just kind of smoothing it out, put them all together, ba wa. But you're at the start.
Wa ta wa la ya la wa ta well la rata la rata la ra
You're saying ra.
la wata la wata
So close. So this is lot in Hebrew or lawat.
la wat
Lawat. That's a lot in Hebrew.
ba na bana
Ban.
ban
That's son
son
or child.
right
Yeah, it's used for a son.
ka it's ha ra ya no wa so it's ba it's ba na
But ban.
oh yeah ban ka ra
No.
that's not ra
Well, I thought we was moving on to the next word. But it's not ka. So you got ban.
oh it's ha
Yep.
ha ra wa no ha ra ya wa ka it's not ka oh I forget it's ha ra na
There you go. Now just moving it out. Haran.
haran
So we got ban Haran. So the son of Haran.
kan bana ban right
Ban.
ban and then ba la no bana ya bananya
Manwa.
banwa wa a ka no wa a ta
Wa'af.
wa ath sharaya
Sorry, yeah.
sharia ka la ta wa kalathawa asha ta ashath aba wa ma no aba ra ma
Smooth it out.
abaram ba na wa banwa ra wa ya I ra wa ya I taza ra ya taza hold on wa ya taza wa
We get Taza.
What? wa taza ta na ma a thumb and it's ma ra no ma ya ra ma wa ra ma war
Basha. Nasha. Slack is cut. Kasha. Ra. Ya. Kasha. Ra. Da. Kasha. Da. Ya. Ma. Kashad. Yum. La. Lakatha. Lakatha. Lakath.
Lalaka.
Lalaka. Ra. I. Taza. Ra. Tazaka. No. Ra. Taza. Oha.
All the characters, yes. Just the vowel and the ha, the vowel sound and the ha will drop off. So rataza.
Ra. Taza. Ba. Na. It's ka. Kana. Ira. Taza again.
That's an I.
Uh,
That's that last character.
Kala. Kana. Kana.
So
Kana. Ira.
kana I. You got
Kana. I.
that last character.
Na.
Yes. So no,
Kananya.
close. Kana I.
Kana. I.
This is Canaan.
Kana. I.
Kana I. We did this was in our class yesterday actually.
Kama. Wa. Ya. Ba. Wa.
Wayabu.
Wayabua.
Wayabu.
Tazara. Ira. Ida. I. Ha. Dana. Ha. No, it's ka. Da. Na. Ra. Ha. Ra. Da. Is that what? It's it's ka. Ka. Da. Ka. Ra. Ka. Ra. Na.
Smooth it out.
Kanra.
Sounds like you flipped.
Karana.
Haran.
Karan.
So I Haran.
I'd Karan. Wa ya sha ba wa.
Shabu.
Ya shabu. Sha.
He been getting good.
He's doing really good. This is the bay. He's flying through there.
Shana. Shama.
You got the characters right now. Just smooth it out.
Sham.
Yep. Shem. This is that Shem in the Hebrew. So it's Shem, Ham, and Japheth. This is Shem.
Wa ya.
What else we at?
Verse 32. Wa ya ka ya. Wa ya ka. No. Ha. Wa ya ha. Ya. Wa.
Try to smooth that out.
Wa ya ha. Ya wa. Wa ya hawa.
close, a little too fast. Waya Hayawa.
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 Ya. Yama. Yam. Ya. Yama. Ya. Ya. Ya.
Smooth it out.
Yama. Yama. Ya. Ya. Ma. Ya.
Yum ya.
Yam. Ya. Tha. Ra. Ha. Tharaka. Tharak.
Yes, there you go. Say that again.
Tharak.
Now, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's one word, but try to pronounce that together. There's going to be that dash, there's going to be a pause there, but try to string that whole thing together.
Sta. Ra.
From the first part of it. Yum ya. Add that to it.
I forgot where I was at on here. Right here?
So,
This one?
yep, so try to put that whole thing together.
This one right here?
Yep.
Ya. Ma. Ya.
So yum ya.
Yam. Ya. Tha. Ra. Ka.
Smooth that out. Try to put it all together.
Tharak.
Put it all together.
Tharak.
Including the word before.
Yama. Tho. Yama. Kara. Ya. Ma. Ya. Ma. Yam.
It's like maybe I'm moving too fast. So yum ya. Thorak.
Yam. Ya. Tharak. Ka. Ma. Sha. Kamasha. Kamash.
There you go.
Sha. Ba. Shana. 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 Ya. Ma.
Smooth it out.
Sha. Na. Ya. Ma. Shanayim.
So
Shanaima.
so close. Sanyum.
Shamyan.
Sanyum. Anytime you see that ya in the ma, that's always gonna be yum. It's not gonna be ya ma. It's always gonna be yum. So that part will take care of itself. And yeah, just trying to it's all together. Doing great though.
Okay. Wa. Ma. Wa. Ma. A. Ka. Oh, that's the. Wa. Ma. A. That's stud, right? Wa. Ma. A. Tha. Ya. Ma.
Smooth it out.
Wayatama. Waya. Ma.
Now it sounds like you're skipping some characters.
Ya. Ma. A. Ya. Da. Wa.
There you
Wa. Ma. A. Tha. Ya. Ma.
go. Try to smooth that out.
Wa. Wa. Ma. Can't get it.
Let's see if this would. So we got.
see if you can put that all together. Excellent.
Ya.
Oh, you can't read that shit neither from
No,
there?
I can't even see it. It's
The glare? Is that glare messing you up too?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, we got too many. Alright, get
Young.
this shit.
Ata.
I'm just reading it from this side to that side.
Mawa.
Never mind, yeah. Let's see that.
I think it's the middle one.
Or right here.
Now you start from this side.
That's
So
Oh,
in
from
the
that
Eng-
side?
Yeah, in the English, when you anytime you see the English characters, it's always gonna be from left to right. Like in the Hebrew and the Assyrian, of course you go from right to left. So to show you how you're gonna read it in the script, this is
Wamatayam.
how, say that again?
Wamatayam.
Close.
Wamaatayam.
No. Now just smooth that out.
Wathamayam. Watayam.
Maybe I gotta make this
Amathayam.
bigger. Maybe I gotta make this bigger. Hold on.
it's not the same. This go?
What's so funny?
No. He know what I'm talking about.
Is that any better?
Tayama. Waythama.
You're getting this part.
Wama.
Wama
Wamaathiam.
It's like give it a shot this way. We'll keep on building. You're still doing great. Still doing great.
I'm actually proud of it.
For real. Keep going.
You could tell he's studying.
Yeah.
So like where we at? Right here.
Wama
Wamaathiam. Sha-na-ka. Sha-na-ka. That's her.
Yep.
Sha-na-a.
Shana.
Shana. Wa-ya. Ma. Ta.
Just smooth it out.
Wa ya yama wa ya no wa ya matha
Smooth it out.
wa yama wa yamata
Close. While your mouth.
wa yamath ta ra ka
Smooth it out.
taraka taraka
Close. The rock.
the rock na oh ka ba ka ra na.
There you go. If you can smooth that out. Again, most of the time, the vowel sound at the end of the word is going to fall off, and you're just going to be left with the consonantal vowel.
Bakara na bakarana bakarana.
Just again, most of the time, at the end of the word, the vowel sound is going to drop off, and you're just going to be left with the consonantal sound.
What's consonant?
Today, what we would know as na, the N, R,
So just I guess just a fast track it. Bakaran.
Bakaran.
So instead of Bakarana, Bakaran. That ah sound, that's what we're gonna refer to as the vowel sound. The rest of the letter, the rest of the sound of that character is gonna be the consonantal vowel. So if I say the vowel sound is gonna fall off, and you're just gonna get the consonantal value of it. In this case, it being a na, it's just gonna be n, the n sound. So Bakaran. Clap it up for brother. Alright, we'll take it from verse 12 and 1. Wayamar, Yahweh, Oh, Abaram, Laka, Maratazak, Wamama Waladathak, Wamabiak, Abika, Oh, Harataza, Ashar, Araka, verse 2. Wa'ishaka, Lagauya, Garwal, Wabaraka, Wagadala, Shamak, Wayahaya, Baraka, verse 3. Wabaraka, Mabarakika, Wamakwala, Ara, Wanabarakwa, Baka, Ko, Mashbaka, Harama, verse 4. Wayalaka, Abaram, Kashar, Debar, Alayiwa, Yahweh, Wayalaka, Athwa, Lawat, Wabaram, Ban, Kamash, Shaniam, Washabayim, Shana, Batazathwa, Batazathwa, Makaran. So that's those 7 in Hebrew. We're going to get it back in English. So Genesis chapter 11, verse 30 through 12 and 4. Chapter 11, 30 through 32, and then chapter 12, verses 1 through 4.
All right. Genesis chapter 11, verse 32.
Verse 30.
Oh, verse 30. But Sarai was barren. She had no child. Verse 31. And Terah took Abram, his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son. Sarai, his daughter-in-law, his son Abram's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur of the Chaldees, to go into the land of Canaan. And they came unto Haran and dwelt there. Verse 32.
So again, this is just kind of illustrating the separation. You know, when families get kind of too big, you know, they move around from each other, and we're just reading about Abram and Lot's side of it with their father, well, with Abram's father and Lot's grandfather, Terah. Keep going.
Verse 32. And the days of Terah were 250 years. 205 years. And Terah died in Haran. Chapter 12. And now the Lord said unto Abram, Get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from their father's house, thy father's house, unto the land that I will shew thee.
So again, just the separation of Abraham, or Abram in this case, from the land of his nativity and where his father and their people grew up. Keep going.
And I will make of thee a great nation.
I'm gonna make of Abram a great nation. Keep going.
And I will bless thee and make thee name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. Verse 3.
Now this is verse 3. This is where all Christians love this. Keep going.
And I will bless them that bless thee.
Yeah, that sounds so nice. Don't I will bless them that bless thee. The thing is, you gotta bless him first in order to get that blessing. Now, that's the part that a lot of people don't want to concede to. They just think, well, you know, through Abraham, we're all blessed because it says so in the Bible. They don't seem to want to acknowledge the contingencies that come with that slack. Is there any more coffee upstairs? It's a lot. No. Slack, keep going.
Verse 3. Yeah. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curseth thee. And these shall all families of the earth be blessed.
Now, what does that mean? And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. This is Christianity's favorite verse. What does this mean? What is this talking about? Verse 3, and I will bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. What's that talking about? Good?
That we already all blessed.
Not that we are already all blessed, but who is this referring to? And all the families of the earth.
Everybody. Heathens.
I mean, all right. So if they bless Abraham, they'll get a blessing. Now, if they curse Abraham, they get a curse. So I mean, same thing with us too, though. If we bless our forefather, we'll get a blessing. If we curse our forefather, we're gonna get a curse.
Is this talking about like Slaki? Is this talking about a non-Israelite curses us, they'll be cursed, or is this talking about an Israelite?
This is anybody and their mama. If they try to kick up some dust with Abraham, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to them. If they want to be cool and play nice, that's fine too. We can live civilly amongst each other. The main part that they want to focus on is, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So now what this is getting at is because of our upbringing. Let somebody get the scripture. When the righteous are in authority, or when the wicked rule, and when the righteous are in authority. Give me that. So now they all think that this gives them that this makes the covenant and the promise that was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob available to everybody. When in this case, it's not even talking about the covenant, the promise here. This is just talking about a blessing. You got it?
Concept.
All right, read it.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Start that from the top.
Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Now that's gonna be key here. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And in these shall all families of the earth be blessed. Because of our upbringing, because of that covenant, that promise, the law, statutes, and commandments that our people are bound by, shall all the families be blessed. Because we're going to bring balance back to the earth. We're going to bring all that peace and love and harmony that everybody wants, that everybody's dying, that everybody's murdering each other to get. That's going to be established righteously through our people, through the Most High. Go ahead. Say that again?
I don't think we can say murder.
Yes, like that people are unaliving each other out there in the Gaza Strip right now to obtain that whole peace and love theology. That's never gonna occur because finish that.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
That's never gonna occur because the wicked beareth rule right now. So they're never gonna see that peace and love, that and all that tranquility that they are butchering each other left and right for, because they think they got some higher moral ground to compass, because they're reading the Quran or they're bastardizing the Bible. And in these shall all families of the earth be blessed. When the righteous are in authority, the people shall rejoice. When people get under the rulership of the Most High and his the people who he had deemed to rule the earth, yeah, all the families are gonna be blessed. All the families of the earth are gonna be blessed. That's just it, though. Blessing. They're gonna be blessed. That's as far as it goes. We're not even talking about no covenants, no promises, no salvation here. We're just talking about a blessing. We're just talking about a little bit of peace for them. We're just talking about you're gonna get that Sabbath day off because that's ordained by the Most High to have that Sabbath off. So we ain't gonna work you to the bone like that, where you gotta work, 25/8. That's a blessing. That's a blessing not to have to work until you are completely useless and deteriorated. That's a blessing. Nobody's gonna have to starve. That's a blessing. All the families of the earth under the rulership of the Most High in Christ, they ain't gonna have to starve. They're not gonna have to be homeless. That's a blessing that all the families of the earth can get when the righteous are in authority. But when the wicked beareth rule, you got the Gaza Strip. When the wicked beareth rule, you got human trafficking. You got crystal meth and fentanyl.
That's right.
You got Newport hundreds.
That's right.
You got heathen nations in your neighborhood taking all your money, taking advantage of that little bit of the breadcrumbs that you got, and sending their babies to college while you are damn near ready to unalive yourself. Okay?
I was just about to say, we got brothers unaliving brothers and making all types of things happen that shouldn't be happening against the Most High.
Blink of an eye. At the blink of an eye, happens so fast.
Right.
And that's just Milwaukee.
That's just from somebody stepping on the
that
shit.
Easy. I've gotten into a number of fights where we just walking down the street, you catch somebody's eye. Now you're mean mugging each other. You never met this cat before, but now you in a death stare with each other, and now it's on. Because can't nobody look away. You can't be the one to look away. He sure as hell can't. So now you gotta try to commit homicide just to prove your point that you're in the funk.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say, like, even with eyeballing, I know from Isupk experience,
Hispanics are mad with that, man.
You look a brother in the eye,
Really?
and then you that know better will trying to look away, and then he will take that as weakness, and because of men are so destroyed, they want to attack the weak. You know what I mean? And you know better, and you know what you're about. You might unalive this brother because he don't know.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so now, this authority, this ability to receive this blessing from Abraham, it wouldn't have come through anybody else. It wouldn't have come through Nahor. It wasn't going to come through Terah. It wasn't going to come through Haran. It wasn't going to come through Lot. It was coming through Abram. Without the Most High seeing whatever quality that he had seen in Abram to rock with him, these all the families of the earth were not going to get blessed. But because of Abram, because he apparently he got some type of favor from the Most High. Now we have that. Now they get that opportunity for a blessing. And again, we're not taught. This had nothing to do with salvation. There's nothing to do with the covenant, with the promises, with adoption at this point. This is only talking about a blessing. We didn't even get to the covenant that the Most High made with Abraham here. So nobody can talk about all the these blessings include salvation for the other nations, for all these other families of the earth. We haven't even touched that yet. His name hasn't even been changed yet. The Most High didn't make that covenant with him until he changed his name to Abraham. So when people try to say, and through Abraham all the families of the earth shall be blessed, you got to cut them off right there. Because here it's Abram. In Abram shall all the families of the earth be blessed. He who blesses him shall be blessed. Okay?
And Abram didn't know that, but the Most High knew that.
Right. So this is Christianity's almost number one go-to, because this predates Israel. This predates Isaac. It's going to one of our forefathers of the father of the Abrahamic faiths, which there's no such thing. There's not faiths. It's the culture of Abraham that was passed down from Shem, that was passed down from Noah, that was passed down from Adam. So when they try to say, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam are the Abrahamic faiths, that's just a lie. They're trying to attach they're using him as a cop out. They're using him as like how some of them cowards out there in the Gaza Strip right now are using babies as shields. They're using Abraham as that shield because nobody wants to challenge Abraham because he's like some holy figure in the books. It's not that big a deal. You are not going to be blessed with a covenant through Abram because, again, that's not here yet, but it's just a blessing that you're getting. Islam is garbage. Judaism is garbage. Christianity is garbage. The Bible is legit, but you're not going to sit there and stain his reputation with y'all baggage.
That's right.
It's what y'all wanted to do. Got nothing to do with the scriptures, nothing to do with these records. You don't get salvation, you get a blessing. You get to grow up in a world now because of the righteousness of our forefathers. The rest of the families of the earth get to grow up in a future world where there is no fentanyl, where there is no angel dust, where there is no transsexual identification, where there's no furries, where they're not putting kitty litter boxes in schools for children who identify as a cat. Which actually happened. That used to be kind of fake news for a minute there, where that wasn't a real story. It was just propaganda. But then it turned out they are actually doing this. Right here in Wisconsin, they are doing this. They're doing this in our school systems today. Right in our backyard. Good?
That's like it. They good night. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know. I didn't.
I thought it was still fake. But not so. They even got trans people, the people of the alphabet community or the alternative lifestyle, if you will, coming into our kids' schools from kindergarten up to, I believe, 5th to 6th grade to teach the little ones that it's okay to be like them.
It's okay.
To sit there and corrupt our youngins' minds. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they sit in there and they making it like it's supposed to happen. Like this is something that was meant to be. When all in all, they over there corrupting our kids to go the wrong path. See, that's why the UPK exists, because it's our job to make sure that they don't go down that path.
So that all the families of the earth can be blessed.
Of course.
So that no family's child has to deal with that type of mental trauma. And confusion.
Right.
That's crazy. If I'm not mistaken, crap like this is why Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed.
I was
Because
just
of
about to get
this.
to that.
Oh, Slacky, my
I
fault.
was just about to get to that. All this stuff that's going on is the reason why
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah was annihilated.
Don't people want to avoid being destroyed like Sodom and Gomorrah? Wouldn't that be a blessing to not have, fire and brimstone in the middle of your living room during family fun night or during drag story time? Wouldn't that be a blessing? I would consider that a blessing to not be destroyed by a flipping meteorite.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool to wake up the next day. I think maybe I'm alone in this. Maybe the UPK is just maybe we're just an oddball out. I don't know. But when Christians try to come at us with this, we ain't even talking about a covenant yet. We ain't even talking about salvation yet. We're not talking about no promises yet. We're just talking about a blessing. You get to wake up in a better world. That's a blessing. You're going to be removed from your seat of power and that social prestige that they've been privileged to have for so long. Where under their rulership, read that scripture again. What happens when they rule?
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Everybody wants to talk about how nice they are, how Christianity is like that moral compass. But under their Christian rule, the people mourn. Families suffer. They've got all the resources to make it right. They don't do anything. And families suffer because they are in rulership. Because they bear rule. What happens though?
So we go back over
Yep.
from the beginning.
Yep.
When the righteous are in authority,
the
people rejoice.
The people rejoice because they're going to catch up. That's all the families of the earth. You get to grow up in a better society where depression isn't plaguing us left and right. Paranoia, schizophrenia. We're not going to have all these traumas, all this baggage, generational baggage coming through. But the righteous have to be in authority. The wicked have to be displaced.
Right.
Because look at all the damage that they've done under that umbrella, under that baby that they're using as a shield. Look at all the damage that they've done with that. I'd like to see all these families get a blessing too so that we can cut the nonsense.
That's
Okay.
All right, Slacky, you had something else?
Okay, I wanted to make a point. Like, Christianity is the wicked that's ruling. You know what I'm saying? They are able to help out, but just like I just seen the video, dude standing in the middle of the church in front of you, and was like, "Please pay your tithe so I can buy me a new plane, a new mansion." What about the starving little children? Right. What about the children that's in cage on the dang on border? What about the dang on reservation where people are stuck in the lowest part of the poverty and on drugs and killing each other? It's like unaliving each other. You know what I'm saying? And abusing each other.
That's
Why they shouldn't be ruled. So when they rule is over and we become the true rulers and we are the righteous, everything will be set right. The balance will be corrected. You know what I'm saying? That's just all.
And all the families of the earth are going to benefit from this. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing to not have to stand in and what the hell is it called? A food pantry line. That's a blessing to not have to go to a clothing shelter to find a pair of socks that aren't ripped, that actually match, that are your size, that are specific to your gender as well. Or when I see dudes walking, like I've known some cats. This one brother, we went to go meet up with him. He steps out the house. He's wearing his mom's socks, and I know that it was his mom's socks because last week his mom was wearing them. These pink, flowery, frilly kind of things. He's wearing them joints to go kick it, and he's about as thuggish as you can get. He's a tough guy, right? He's wearing his mother's socks. They pink, bro. They got flowers and hearts on them. I can't get into a fight with you. No, we're not going to the corner store. No, you staying right here. You're staying right here. I can't. No, we ain't doing that. That'd be a blessing. So he can have some normal socks. That'd be cool. It's like you got.
No, I was gonna say, I understand that completely because in the world I was not that kind of. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna get the stuff done.
Yeah.
I had to do that. I had to. If I ain't got the right socks, I have no
We're not going nowhere.
We're not going nowhere though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You won't see me outside in them.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? But if I have to go outside, I will take them off and put my shoes on without it. You know what I'm saying? But now the kids' clothes, even at the store,
It's
for
crazy,
little
man.
boys, they have little rainbows and unicorns on their outfits. You know what I'm saying?
And I see, I take the city bus, and so we got a lot of high school age kids. They take the city bus too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm seeing these young brothers, 15, 17 years old, with what's got to be their little sister's backpack, and it's just acceptable because that's all the hell they got.
Yeah.
That's for us. That's unacceptable. I want them to have a proper backpack. But now, because of the, I guess the trend that's going on right now, that's almost cool. Like look how secure he is with his, to be in touch with, to where something like that. We shouldn't have to embrace that. That's there needs to be a clear division. Otherwise, it's just going to be complete confusion again. And we've seen how the world has gone into decline as a result of that.
Yeah.
There needs to be clarity. There needs to be that line drawn in the sand that is defended, not just put there with a couple signs saying, well, hey, if you cross this line, you're going to get yelled at. No, if you cross this line, you're going to be corrected. That line needs to be protected. Okay?
It's like it. So just like I said in my class, our men should be men. You know
Should be men. It should be all right to be a man.
It should be okay for you to walk down the street and say, I am a man.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is a woman.
Yep.
And I am the man to protect that woman.
That's right.
Instead of, oh man, I'm scared. Let me go and talk to my wife and see if I can go outside with the boys.
Right.
No. Hey, I'm about to leave. Just can you make sure you got dinner from Bubble the Shop, the water,
And when you got to start being politically correct at home in the privacy under your own roof, you got to be politically correct with your kids, with your woman. There's something wrong with the structure and the foundation of America, of this society. That ain't right. That ain't right. We're not tyrants in here. We are men that take charge of our house, of our environment.
That's right.
And we put these principles into play for a good reason. Because again, I use this example a lot. I'm never gonna tell my wife, no matter how bad it gets, I'm never gonna tell my wife, whom I love and I will live and die for, to go sell her body. First, get doped up and go sell your body for a pack of ramen noodles because we are out and we are hungry. No, I'm hungry, so I need you to do this for me. We don't do that to our people. I'm not gonna put my brothers in the line of fire for selfish reasons. We got the work of the Lord to do, which is a dangerous job. People hate us.
Right.
They hated him before they hated us, and that needs to be protected too. When the righteous earn authority, all these families of the earth will get that blessing. But the wicked beareth rule right now, so everybody's gonna be in mourning. Ain't nobody happy right now. It's like, finish that last verse.
Con.
Verse 4.
So Abraham departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abraham of Haran was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran.
So again, we're just seeing the legend of Abram and Lot, and the historical stories that followed after their separation from the land of their forefathers, from Ur and Chaldees. And in the next coming weeks, we're going to get more into the story. We're going to have to cut this Sabbath service a little bit short because it is that time. Like, share, subscribe to the content. Get ready for, we're still not sure if we're holding camp. Has that been established yet? No word?
No words.
We're still gonna have to cut it short, just in case, so that we can mobilize when needed. So I don't. There's no way to modify that title, huh? We'll just have to keep track of where we are. So we're in 12-4. So we're gonna pick up in 12-5 next week. All right. So with that, we're just gonna salute out with the Lord's Prayer. Select the visual imagine. Not yet. We'll pun Yahweh, trying to face the east.
Close out with the Lord's Prayer. You can find it in Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 through 13. Abanaw,
Abanaw,
Shabbat
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash,
Kodash,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shamka,
Shaka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Lakwaka,
Malakra,
Saba'ah,
Saba'ah,
Batazaka,
Barzaka,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'arataza,
Barataza,
Kowa,
Kowa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Hashemayim,
Hashemayim,
Thundernow,
Thundernow,
Lakam,
Akam,
Ko,
Ko,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Asalaklanau,
Asalaklanau,
Kabawathnow,
Kabawashnow,
Asalaknow,
Asalaknow,
Kabawathino,
Kabawashnow,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Zabayano,
Zabayano,
Anasawan,
Anasawan,
Abo,
Abo,
Shano,
Shano,
Mayan,
Hayah,
Rai,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Malakwa,
Malakwa,
Ha'ala,
Ya'al,
Hata Bra,
Hata Ra,
Awalamya,
Awalam,
Aman, in English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done,
in earth,
in earth,
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread,
And forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our
And
debtors.
lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not to
but
temptation,
deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
So to the front.
It's like we're actually gonna salute the scrolls too before we head out. So start to reply first.
Yah Bashim Yashah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shimei Sabrak, yeah.
Yahweh Shimei Shabrak, yeah.
Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashan Yahweh Sharba Kaya.
Yep.
Yahweh Shimei Shabrak, yeah.
How about some y'all start rock you up? Anybody care for the anointing oil?
Come.
All right, line up. It's like reply if you could.
type of service.